Where do you think you're going dressed like this?
What you mean?
Man, close that door. I'm serious. Close the door. Come on, you tripping right now. Like, yes, you're tripping. Why would you even want to go outside dressed like that? You're married.
Dressed like what?
Look what you got on. That's not appropriate. What are you talking about? You're my wife.
Talking about
like who are you trying to impress? Are you serious?
There's nothing wrong with what I have on.
It's a lot wrong with what you got on. Like, listen here. Listen, I don't care about you going out, but you need to cover up. Like, you're my wife. You should not be going outside dressed like this. Like, come on, we out of town. I know you want to kick it with your... What you mean? I'm not insecure. What are you talking about?
You come outside with a dang beater on all the time.
A beater compared to these little booty shorts? Are you serious?
What are you talking about?
Like, why are you going outside dressed like this, though? That's embarrassing. You're my wife.
Like, it's just a slumber party, all girls.
No, come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that.
Way to get a man is if you keep men in rotation. It's just like a job. It's easier to get a job if you already have a job, right? Same thing with energy with men. If you are looking for a relationship or if you want to be in one, it's important for you to be dating multiple people or for you to be dating another person so that that energy is flowing, so that the person that you actually want to be with can feel, oh, she has options.
I interviewed a lot of men that were victims of divorce rape. And these are men that lost everything in divorce. Wives left, took the kids, took their money, lost their job, like just complete L. And I found out it was a common pattern that after the second child, a lot of these women stop sleeping with their husbands and get the divorce. I found this consistent amongst Muslim background, Catholic background, Christian, United States, California. And I found out that the average marriage it's not a good experience for most men because they don't get anything out of it. Most men that have been married over a certain amount of time did not have happy marriages. Most men live on their wife's terms, not theirs. Even Christian women, I found that they would almost be worse quality. And I know the Catholics and Christians hate me for this.
I made my last alimony payment this month. It was...
You guys were married for 8 years?
Yeah, so in California...
It's half the time you were married?
Unless it goes to 10 years, and then it's indefinite. It's up to the judge.
After 10 years?
Yep. If we'd been married for 10 years, it would be an indefinite amount of alimony, up to the judge. And that payment was assessed based on my earnings, of course, but also there were no, stipulations about her needing to work ever. Right, so those payments are coming out, and she just doesn't have to work, and she hasn't worked ever. So
you paid alimony for 4 years?
Yeah,
4 years.
Yep.
Okay.
She didn't work the whole time?
No, not since we even got together.
Yo, Unc, you're almost 50, but I gotta say, you look fantastic.
Of course I look fantastic. What am I gonna be, like the married man on the block? Or that old friend of mine that gained 50 pounds? You can't even see his eggplant. He got a tail in between his legs. His wife got him on a leash. I'm over here, I'm a cash cow, okay? I operate businesses and I make money moves. I'm thriving.
Like, comment, subscribe.
What is your confession?
I got trained.
By 2 dudes?
It was like 6.
Huh? Was that recent?
It was like 2 months ago.
Out like this? Was it a good experience for you?
It was fun.
Was it in and out or all at the same time?
One by one, but they were all on me.
Women were very serious about who they picked. If I interviewed my grandma on my channel about how she chose her husband, and she said, well, I thought about can he support me and a bunch of kids? Is his family nice? Does he believe in the same things as me? What church does he go to? Does he have a good reputation? Now, if you ask a girl, these girls, right, they're like, whoever's gonna plow me hardest in the back of a car is who I'm gonna go for.
This is what I've been telling you the whole time. Women use good guys as bailouts for bad decisions. They have their fun in their 20s. They sleep around with all the bad boys, all the jocks, all the semi-famous dudes, all the check marks, all the rich businessmen in the area. They have experiences that they'll never forget about. I don't need no man. I'm strong and independent. Nobody's taking care of me but me till I hit 30. Now I need a bailout. I just want a nice guy. And once they're ready to settle down, when no man wants to settle with them and they see the competition's becoming difficult and they see that the younger chicks that are now in their 20s are getting on the boats, meanwhile she's pushing 30 plus, that's where you come in, Ted. That's where you software engineer comes in with no experience, kept your head down, busting your ass in college to get to where you are, what you're getting paid to bail a street queen out of her bad decisions. And she'll treat you nice in the beginning. oh, the bedroom acrobatics, they're going to be great. She's going to whip out all the moves that she used to do for those men out of pure lust. She's going to do just to entrap you in a relationship. No shit, bro. You're the mark you got settled for. Once she put the ring on, that was game over for your ass. The leverage has completely switched in her favor. You were never the man she wanted.
You are a woman and you are cute, pretty, beautiful, and or gorgeous. That's 6, 8, 9, and or 10, and you have never been married, there's something wrong with her. 100% of the time, there is something wrong with her. She might be feminine. She is likely beautiful. She may say all the right things. Somewhere, there is a flaw in her mindset.
There are studies that show that as your body count increases as a woman, the likelihood of you filing for divorce increases. I don't want a woman to file for divorce against me, so I'm going to choose a woman that has a lower body count. How does that not make sense? I'm sorry. Look for the Institute for Family Studies. They'll show you a study that shows this. As her body count increases, the likelihood of her filing for divorce increases. And you might say, well, doesn't it do the same thing for men? Well, here's the reason why it doesn't. Because men aren't filing for divorce.
Right.
80% of divorces are filed by women. So it's not weird. That's not the problem. You have a dude who have 200 body count. He's probably still not going to file for divorce. Men filing for divorce is not an epidemic. It's not a problem. But women filing for divorce, they're going to more likely to file for divorce if they have 10 plus bodies. Yeah. That's the truth. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you what the statistics say, because the statistics aren't flattering to your gender. It's not my fault.
You women want the truth, but then when the truth is something you don't want, we have the problem. No, it can't work that way. Like my wife keeps giving me pop quizzes and she don't like that I'm brutally honest. She came home the other night, she goes, can I ask you a question? And can you answer it truthfully without worrying about my reaction? Yeah, I can't wait. She goes, I'm going to ask you and I want you to answer quickly so I know your answer is the truth. I said, go ahead. Am I your best friend? No. She goes, I'm not your best friend. No, you're not even 8th on the list. Stupid question. She goes, how come? Give me a reason. I'll give you a couple reasons. I like fishing, you think fish smell. I like hunting, you think it's cruelty to animals. I like golf, you think it's for old people. I like baseball, you think it's slow. I like basketball, you think it's fast. I like football, you don't understand the rules. I like playing video games, you think they're made for kids, and you don't even watch porn. How the fuck are you my best friend? We have nothing in common. She goes, we have 2 kids. That should have been your first clue. I would have never got my best friend pregnant. That's stupid.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Women will say all kinds of stuff that's completely disconnected from reality. For example, a woman will say,
I want a man that's vulnerable, that just opens up to me.
the second a man unbirds himself on a woman, she loses respect and attraction for him. Or a woman will say,
no, all I want is a nice guy. I want a guy that just treats me like a princess and takes care of me and is a really good guy.
the second they get the nice guy, they drop him for the dirtbag. Or you'll hear women say, baby, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Trust her when she says, you're wrong. Like, she's not fine. You have to trust what she's doing. What is transpiring with her body language? Too many guys take women at face value. A woman will say, I want this, or this is how I feel, and they will operate on that, because that's how we are as guys. We use our words to communicate, not our emotions. If you want to have an effective relationship with a woman, as a man, you have to learn this. This is vital that you learn. Never trust what a woman says, trust what she does. If what she says aligns with what she does, then you can trust what she says. But if that is not happening, you always follow the body language. You got to recognize that women are going to communicate with their emotions and men are going to communicate with their words. You can take a man at his word because he's going to say what he actually thinks and feels most of the time. You take a woman at her emotions, which means you watch what she does, because her emotions will dictate how she acts 100% of the time.
Most men are not made to read between the lines. For Valentine's Day, he blatantly asks me, what do you want to do? And I tell him, no, babe, I just want to stay home and, watch a movie with you. Nothing crazy. Let's not spend money, yada, yada, yada. I don't want nothing. He goes, you don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. What happened? He came home with nothing. First, I thought he was going to send me flowers to my job. Okay. So I'm waiting. All these other girls, I get them flowers. I get nothing.
Yo, that's the most disappointing part.
No, I think it's all right, because when I get downstairs, when he picks me up, he's inspired me with flowers. I get downstairs, nothing. I'm like, my blood is starting to boil now. So then
now you're like, no, they're at home.
Yeah. Exactly. That was my next thing. I said, no, they're at home. They're at home. I know that
he got it set up. He got it.
I get home, nothing.
Again,
nothing. So now at this point, I'm like, there's nothing's gonna happen. Then I see that he goes to sleep. It's like, I'm like, yo, are we really not gonna do nothing? And he's looking at me like, you said you didn't want to do anything. I'm like, yo, men are really just that dumb. He's like, And women are dumb because why is it that you can't just open your mouth and tell me exactly what you want to do?
Right.
And I'm like, he's like, this isn't like a Disney movie. Like, this is, and it's true. Like, we need to learn that men don't read between the lines. Ladies, if you want something, speak up. Yes, I want flowers. When in the day, I don't know. You figure it out. But I do want something you figure it out. I want something.
Here's your half.
Why? Why can't I have that half?
Okay, here.
But why did you want to give me that to begin with?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's
But
literally the
why-
same sandwich cut in half.
But why didn't you want to give me that one first?
I don't care which one you want. Here, you want this one? Take it.
No, I want that one now. Blaze!
Which one you want now? It's the same fucking sandwich.
Never mind, I don't want anything.
Every relationship in your life that you ever have with a woman, you have to expect it to always end at some point, and here's why. Women oftentimes optimize for excitement and emotion, and the longer she is with you, the more the novelty wears off. What that means is the factor of everything being new, the factor of everything being fun and exciting, that mystery. The thing is the longer she's with you, the more she starts to know you as an individual and figure you out. She knows how you move, how you walk, how you talk, and how you operate, and oftentimes that has an inverse effect with intimacy and romance. Therefore, all you can do as a man is you have to manage your expectations by understanding oftentimes how the world works and how the dating game is played. And because of that, then you can manage your expectations so that way you're not disappointed. With every relationship, everything has a run rate, and oftentimes the saying goes, all good things come to an end, is very true for this specific reason. No matter how charming, no matter how charismatic, no matter how whatever, a lot of times it will end at some point, and you have to just accept that.
Here's why women are in a perpetual state of permanent unhappiness whenever they're dating. Let me explain. The problem that you are going to notice and that you are going to run into is that they are constantly optimizing for hypergamy. So this is the problem, is they will never love you the way that you love them. So the problem is this: as soon as you start to love them, or as soon as you start to emotionally overinvest, what happens is that how she feels on almost like a primal level or like a biology level, however Mother Nature hardwired, however Mother Nature made them, any weakness that they start to find physically or emotionally in that man, their senses will now tell them to go find a stronger, better option. Sometimes he's taller, sometimes he isn't. Sometimes he makes more money than you, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he's better looking than you, sometimes he's not. But what she's really looking for is a man who does not go emotionally weak.
Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.